Western. And Gavin, the senator, is like, man, they just love her. Like, why do they watch her?
Okay, we're live streaming now. We got Providence Catholic Hockey versus Mount Carmel for a Thursday night matchup. This is your voice of Providence Catholic Hockey. None of the parents want to sit by me because my microphone's hot. I got a live mic. Ooh, there's my wife. Here she comes. Maybe she's going to help me work the camera. Either way, we got a matchup here. I think the 0-3 Caravan versus the 2-2 Celtics. Oh, over. All right, here we go. We got about a minute and 27 seconds left until the puck drop. Like I was saying, 2-2 Providence Catholic. That is their record. Coming off a tough loss against Bennett last weekend. I don't know much about Mount Carmel. I did check their record though, briefly, and it does look like they are 0-3 for the year again, Catholic League play. Don't know their opponents. Don't know much about it. I probably should know a little more. Maybe I'll do some more research before the next game. I'll get better every game. That's the goal. I'll get better every game. The referees there talking talking to the Providence coaches. We'll get a shot of the Caravan down there. Out here in Morgan Park, home of Marist Red Wings and the Mount Carmel Caravan. Mount Carmel in their home brown jerseys. Providence in their white away jerseys, white and Kelly green, outlined in bright yellow numbers, no names on the back. Same with Mount Carmel, no names on the back of the jerseys because the only name that matters is the one on the front. Mount Carmel, 5-time state hockey champion, 20-time Kennedy Cup champions, established in 1963. A little bit of history there on Mount Carmel. I don't know much history on Providence, other than my kid's been there 3 years, and it's roughly $16,000 a year. That's before hockey. That's the history I know. Worth every penny. So we got my lovely bride on the camera today, working the camera. I have a crew now. Maybe she's a statistician sometimes. She'll give me a kick or a nudge if I say something wrong. But who's on? 9 people? Nobody's going to care. We have 2 subs, right? Trent Reynolds is out this game with an injured MCL sprain during practice. So his substitute called up from junior varsity today. They call him Squints. I don't know his full name. I don't know his number. And then we got Michael Egan, also called up from JV. I know his number used to be 55. I think it's 25 now. Either way, we're getting ready for puck drop here. Mason Brandow for the Celtics to take it. And Providence gets it into the Caravan zone pretty quick here, but a nice little play there by Ayala. That could have got away from us quick. An offensive rush by the Caravan, and now Nick Covey and crew. We have a net off the mooring, maybe? Oh, that was quick. So they better fix that, or that's going to happen lots of times tonight. 26 seconds into the game, we're already correcting that. The net on the moorings in the Caravan zone. Face off by Johnny Cardwell. Won by the Celtics. Stir able to keep that in. Shot on net there by Shaq. Just a little wide. And 2 players tumble to the ice. Now it is in the Celtics zone. Stir wraps it around to Shaq. Shaq almost loses it. Uh-oh, thought about going in front of his own goalie and then thought again. Here comes Mercer now after he dumps it into the zone. Cardwell looking to do something with it. We got A-Rod now fighting for it. Kicked it out to Gagliardi, who puck sits on top of the dasher, rolling around like it was a puck on somebody's dresser. Caravan have it in the Celtic zone. Gagliardi's got a little bit of room with it. Almost a turnover there. Caravan entering the zone, but poked away by number 25, Egan. And that one is gloved by Drew Spencer. Sasaki or Spencer? Spencer, number 31. Drew Spencer, senior captain. I think he's in goal there. For some reason, I can't get that straight. The 2 goalies always confuse me. Mitch Piano now wrestles with a player, tries to get the puck away. It's been floating around the Providence zone here for a little bit. Carmel has it on the blue line. Egan makes a nice play. Ayala, Spencer hands it off to Ayala. Ayala around the back of the net. Ayala clears it to Egan, who knocks it forward. Here comes Ayala again around the back of his own goaltender. Looking for a breakout pass, and he found one. Icing waved off. Karkoska got a stick on it. Stir racing off the bench. Over to Shaq. Karkoska's got a chance. Samanis got tied up right in front of the net there. A little bit of a choppy start for both teams. Just about 4 minutes gone by in the first. Shot there by Spencer by Stir, off of the shin of a player in a brown jersey. Mount Carmel. Floated ahead by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's got it at the red line now. Stir backhands it into a Caravan player. Might be an offsides, and it is. Offsides called on Providence. Karkoska with some fancy stick work there. Tosses the puck to the ref. So we got a face-off just outside of the Caravan zone by Mason Brandow, who wins it. That's not good. That was a defensive turnover. Results in a Caravan goal. So right away, the Caravan go up 1-0. Little east-west pass that didn't get there quick enough. So we're going to do it again. Face off at center ice. Caravan go up 1-0. 12:52 left in the first. Brandow with it. Gets it over Ayala. Ooh, tries to get a little pass forward to number 18, Rogers, who couldn't handle it. Ayala's going to have a chance here. Takes a shot just wide of the net from the blue line. So we got a whistle and a penalty, a cross-check on what I think is a Mount Carmel player. Looks like number 17 from Mount Carmel's heading to the penalty box. And that is. So we got our first Celtic power play of the game. 12:16 left in the first. We're on the power play. Johnny Cardwell to take the face off. Johnny Cardwell, senior captain. Cardwell's favorite food, hot dogs with ketchup. And favorite movie, Speed, with Keanu Reeves. A couple of fun facts there by Captain Johnny Cardwell. Mason Brandow now with it. Coming out of his own zone. Passes to Nicholas Kovney. Number 11 takes it into the zone. Looks for a man around the goaltender. Looking for a man. He's got Shaq. Shaq takes the shot. Nice save there by the goaltender. Shaq got his own rebound and tried a backhand. 2-for-1 deal there. Loose change. Kovney to Brandow. One times it into the face of a Caravan player. Uh-oh. And Kovney with it again now. Entering the zone. Cardwell's looking for Brandow. And he doesn't find him. But Karkoska is going to have a 2-on-1. Karkoska's backpedaling. Spencer with a nice save. That was a hot shot by number 16, Caravan. So the faceoff is going to be just in front of Spencer. A-Rod wins the faceoff, gets it back to Ayala. Ayala wraps it around, tries to get it to Mercer. About 6 feet in front of Mercer there. I mistimed that for an icing. And we're going to bring it back in front of Spencer again. And we're going to do a face-off. 36 seconds left in the power play. Not much of a power play yet. There's plenty of time left. Face off won by Mercer over Ayala. Ayala looks for Karkoska. Takes it himself up the ice. Dumps it into the zone. Mercer on it. Followed by A-Rod. Karkoska. It's going to be a 5-on-3 situation right now. We got a Caravan player go down on the south side of the ice. So that's going to, power play is going to expire. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Ayala again takes it out, gets it to Karkoska, waves off the icing. Gagliardi comes off the bench with Floody. Gagliardi lets it slide by him there. He didn't see it. Mercer over to Gags, tries to wrap it around the boards there. Still, the Celtics cannot get it out of their zone. O'Sullivan trying to backhand it out of the zone. Caravan doing a nice job of keeping it in play here. Still in the Celtic zone. But here we go. O'Sullivan gets it up to Floody. Floody is able to get it into the zone. Now the Celtics, we're going to get something going, but puck was covered up by the Caravan goalie. Number 60, and I almost fell right there, but that's okay. Nobody saw. Caravan, coached by Stefano, Coach DiStefano, Mike DiStefano. I think this is his first year as head coach. Shot and a save. Shot by number 25, Michael Egan. Saved by number 60, Caravan. We're going to have a face-off here in the Caravan zone. Celtics not looking very sharp tonight on a Thursday night after a long day of school. That's not me making excuses, because Carmel players had school as well. Floody to take the face-off here. Egan tries to glove it. Stir takes the shot into somebody's shin. Floody's got it here. He's got a chance. He's got Egan. Piano with the opportunity there. Shot blocked right in front of the net. Egan's able to clear it. Bouncing puck. Mitch Piano racing with it. Might have a shot. Taken down from behind. No call. Referee said that was a clean play. So Vince Karkoska is going to take this face-off in the Caravan zone. Passed it to JMO, but intercepted by a Carmel player. Back in the Celtic zone now. Number 6 wraps it around. I think number 6 is our Squints. I don't recognize the number. He's our defensive call-up, maybe? I wish I knew his first name. Number 6 puts a pretty good size hit on there. Nice footwork there by 15. Caravan, and now they go up 2-0. Well, not a very good start here for your Celtics. Giving up 2 goals to Mount Carmel in the first 6 minutes of the game. Celtics got to generate some offense somehow. Let's see what they come up with. Brandow to Shaq. Shaq's going to gain the red line, dump it in. Exactly what he's supposed to do. Almost. Nice shot there by number 22, Gagliardi. Redirected by, I believe it was number 18, Rogers. Almost between the goalie's legs. That would have been a nice little retaliation goal. '22 puts a nice hit on there to avoid a little breakaway. Kovney, bouncing puck right over his stick. Center ice. Caravan, cross ice. Jack intercepts it. Jack's got some room. Kovney does a nice job of avoiding the offsides by a little stretch man. Brandau's going to have a shot. Another shot by Gagliardi. Nice shot from the blue line, but gloved by the Caravan goalie. Just need one of those to sneak in. 6:58 left in the first. Caravan lead by 2. We're hoping to cut this thing in half here. Hopefully it's a high-scoring game by both teams. But the Celtics got to get one in first here. So face-off's going to be taken by Cardwell. Cardwell gets it to Stir. Stir with a nice shot. That puck goes up and out of play for a reset button. I'd like to say hello to all 18 viewers right now who are taking time out of their busy Thursday night to catch some Celtic hockey. Hopefully we can come through with a victory for you. Mercer with a nice shot just above the crossbar. He had time. Mercer gets it back again. Over to A-Rod. A-Rod looks for an out there. Back to Mercer. To Cardwell. Stir saves it. For A-Rod, he's got some space. Takes a shot wide of the net. Stir's going to get on his horse here. Around his own goalie. Almost lost the handle. Spencer might want to think about gloving that baby. Stir wrestling for it. Gets knocked off his skates. Caravan with a shot again. Saved by Spencer. He's probably wondering what the hee-haw heck is going on here. I know I am. So now we got a face-off in front of Spencer. 6:02 left in the first. Plenty of hockey left here. Number 6 wraps it around the dashers to Egan. Egan outreaches for it, but just can't get a stick on it. Back to Ayala. Ayala over to Piano. Piano hits his skates, but Piano is able to make a nice move. Up to Egan. Egan, a big body, puts a nice hip check on number 10 of the Caravan. That's going to be an offsides, thank goodness, because that would have been a breakaway. But that's why they have the offsides in hockey, to prevent breakaways like that, I suppose. So we're going to take it down to the Caravan side of the ice. That's the side of the ice we want to be on. Floody to take the face off. Egan, the Gagliardi. Gagliardi wraps it around the dashers. Doing a nice job tonight of keeping that puck in the zone for his team. Throws one at the goalie. And we're going to have a delayed penalty here. No, we're not. I'm sorry. That was a bad call by me. Egan's going to have a chance here. Over to Piano. To Shaq. Shaq throws it at the goalie. Again, another stop by the goalie. So the Celtics starting to pick it up a bit, throwing pucks at the goalie. Making him do his job. That's the name of the game. You keep throwing the pucks at the goalie, and one of them's got to go in, right? So number 7 for the Caravan gets tossed off the dot. Went early a couple times. Ref didn't like it. Last with a shot on goal from the blue line. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Last, number 10. Captain Gavin Lass. Ooh, J-Mo just lost his stick there. Number 15, Jamison Samanis. Bouncing puck over Stur's stick. Caravan now in the Celtic zone. Nice broken up play there by Karkoska. Slap shot off of Lass. Lass throws it down the ice. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to do it again down here. So I'm starting to see a little life in the Celtics. But they have a little bit of a mountain to climb here with a 2-goal lead they have to overcome. So they're going to need 3 at least to win it. Kovney gets a nice little hop. He's got Brando on his left. Kovney takes a shot and is saved by the goalie. Again, we're making the Caravan goalie work for it tonight. Shot is on goals. It's not being recorded. But mentally, I'm saying 12-4. (13-4). Nice shot there by Kovney. Some of the parents getting a little anxious up here. Calling for it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm sure the kids are paying attention to it down there. Ayala guarding the blue line. Now he's got help. Number 22, Gagliardi. Ayala racing to get off the ice. Here comes Shaq, number 5. Rogers battling for it behind the goalie. Kovney with a nice move. He's going to have room. Caravan just got a stick on it. Gagliardi with a nice little spin around. Gets it back into the zone. He's starting to play some hockey now. Keeps it in the blue line. Keeps it in the zone. Ooh. Caravan floated in. Gagliardi up to Mercer. Mercer on his horse, but couldn't get to it. Caravan now. Players battling behind Spencer. Hopefully there's no broken sticks back there. There's one of those sticks I bought. A-Rod with a nice stick lift there. Center ice doing his job. Shaq's going to have to race back for that one. He's behind his own goalie. Makes a nice little move. Looking for Mercer off the dashers. That took an unlucky bounce off the dasher. And we got an offsides on the Caravan. So that's going to be taken outside of the zone. Morgan Park Ice Arena, home of the Chicago Horned Frogs. Not sure what league they're in. But there's a banner up on the wall here, so I read it. Also, McCarthy Ford, #1 volume dealer in Chicago, 13 straight years. I'm sure that banner is about a decade old. So possibly 23 straight years for McCarthy Ford. Over on Pulaski, 115th. Used to live over there. My grandma and grandpa were over there. Right by that McCarthy Ford. There's a bench right in front of that McCarthy Ford. I think my dad used to sit on waiting for the bus. Bus to go to work. These are stories that nobody wants to hear, but a glove saved by Spencer. But nonetheless, I will say them. I will talk about them just to fill the dead air. waiting for the Celtics to score. Buck 17 left in the first period of this match. Face off here in front of Drew. Caravan control it. Gagliardi rips it out of the zone. Karkoska back to Gagliardi. Not sure how he got that on his stick again. He still has it. Samanis now to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan to Karkoska. Karkoska to Samanis. Samanis to... Well, the Caravan intercepted that one. Ayala takes it in the back. A cross check on the dashers there. I don't like that. 35 seconds left. Nice breakup play there by 22. And 22 is going to get a penalty for one last shove. .9 seconds left in the first, and Celtics are going to go on a penalty kill. Looked like a couple players got wrapped up there, and the ref turned his head just in time to see the Celtic player throw the Caravan player to the ice. So if the Celtics can be successful in getting out of this period, they're going to have about $1.30 or $1.35 left of penalty time to kill. And I think they're going to get it done here in the first, unless this goes in now, which it did not. So they got $1.35 exactly left in the first period. On penalty time, the mental math was insane on that one. Yes, I can do mental math like no other. It was the book stuff I had a problem with. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to rest my vocal cords. I give you all a break, all 17 of you a break here. But we will get to zoom in so we can kind of see what the Celtics are up to. Kevin Oliver there, the defensive coach, talking to the goalie. Ryan Achancio there, and Matt. All right, we're back. Short break. No ice cut there between the first and second period in varsity hockey. Only between the second and third period. And I tell you, this ice needs it. It needs to be cut. I'm sure that's some of the reason why they're up 2-0 on us. It's faulty ice. The Caravan are just out hitting us. They're out skating us, and they're out shooting us. Here comes another shot. Wow, a fancy backhand by number 36. Almost found the back of the net. Rogers looking to pass to somebody, but nobody was there, so he took it himself. Vladdy's got it. Whoa. Floating puck there would have been nice. But again, we are on the penalty kill, so we can just skate around there for a little bit. That would... 46 seconds left in the penalty kill. Shot over the crossbar, Spencer. And that one's going to be thrown down the ice. Ramped away by the Caravan goalie. Number 4 for the Caravan calling for it. Back to 17. Up to number 36 for the for the Caravan. So that's going to be icing on the Caravan. So we're going to move the camera down here. So a shorthanded face-off. Oh, Stir unable to keep it in, but he's going to have a chance here. Maybe at a shorty. Stir does a nice job. 16 seconds left in the penalty kill. I'm sorry. Ooh, Mercer's got it. Backhands it into the zone. That's probably going to do it for the penalty kill. It does. Celtics successful in killing off the first penalty of the game. Hopefully the last. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And arrested number 22 for the Celtics. So face off in the Caravan zone. Brandow, Gagliardi, Hovney, and Rogers, and Squints, we're going to call them, for this game. Rogers. Hovney throws it up the ice, floats it. That might not make icing. He stopped skating, waved it off. That's why you got to keep skating. I made that call from up here. Number 16 gave up on it. Now it's an offsides. Okay, so we're taking it just outside of the zone here. Scores 2-0. Caravan. 14:40 left in the second. My sister just texted me, so I had to update everybody on the score. She just got out of work in Los Angeles. She's a couple hours behind us. Us being in Central Time Zone. 14:31 left in the second. Two zip bad guys. Hardwell to take the face-off here in front of the Caravan goalie. Mercer gets it over to Last. Last battling for it with Cardwell. Floating puck along the line. Rolling puck, Ayala now has it back in the Celtic zone. Up to Last. Intercepted by the Caravan and an offsides. We got 22 people now for regular season, early season match. That's not bad. We're looking to get those numbers up, people. Pass the word. Click the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe to PC Hockey TV. We got a 3-game weekend here. This being the first game of a triple header. Hardwell has it now. Stir keeping that puck in play. Cardwell, the A-Rod couldn't get a stick on it. Stir again. Stir is in a lot of these plays here. Working his tail off. Stir captain. Senior captain. Ryan Stir. Very polite young man. They were over at my house last week. Nothing but good things to say about the Stir family. His brother plays junior varsity hockey for the Celtics. I don't know his brother's first name, or I'd say it. I'm sure he's equally polite of a young man. Good parents. Ooh, that was a penalty by number 77, Caravan. So the Celtics are going to go on the power play. The Celtic power play. Again, if we had like a budget for any sort of graphics to be a dancing leprechaun across the screen when we go on the Celtic power play. So PP1's going to go out there for the Celtics, and we're going to have a golden opportunity to cut this lead in half. Johnny Cardwell, Jamison Simonis, Mason Brandow, Nicholas Coveney, and Ryan Shack. They call him Bill. Not sure why, but he looks like a Bill. Sure. Celtics trying to control this puck here, a rolling puck on Cardwell. Cardwell makes a nice move. Loses a couple of Caravan in the process. Pardon me, my cough there. Just out of the reach of Mr. Simonis. Hovney, lost the puck there. Uh-oh, Brandow's got to win this race. Celtics scrambling to make this power play look good. Hovney trying to skate around one of the defenders. Gets to the outside. Minute gone by in the power play. Not one shot on goal yet. Caravan doing a great job of defending the Celtic power play. Caravan doing a great job of killing time. Standing on the puck. Ayala gets out of position for just a second. Loses it. And now we're going to have a penalty. Probably a Celtic, and it is. That seems the way the ball is rolling right now. Ryan Shack is going to go in the box. So for 37 seconds, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. And then for a minute and 23, it's going to be a penalty kill needed by the Celtics. So the four Celtics that skate out there are Ryan O'Sullivan, Henry Gagliardi, Vince Karkoska, and Gavin Lash. For this 4-on-4, 37 seconds. Caravan control the puck. Over the blue line, one-timer. But here come the Celtics. Rylan O'Sullivan makes a nice little move, loses the puck right in front of the net. No cover-up yet. No whistle. Gagliardi's going to have a chance for a breakaway here. And he couldn't get it done. Nice little backhand, but stopped by the goalie. So the trend continues of no goals for the Celtics. And a rare breakaway for number 22. Back to the action here. Caravan on the power play. Minute left. Ayala fighting for it. Celtics have 48 seconds to kill here to get back to 5-on-5. And a great glove save by Spencer. Nobody saw that but him. All right, so the 4 defensemen are out there trying to kill this thing off for the Celtics to hit the reset button back to 5-on-5. Still looking for their first goal. A couple good opportunities. Piano gets tossed off the dot. Mercer, nice job there. All right, we got a little Mercer with a nice job. 24 seconds left. Here come the Celtics. Mitch Piano with a nice takeaway. 17 seconds left. Mitch has it on his stick. He's just got to kill some time. Backhands it. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. We're going to be back to 5-on-5 here in a second or two. 3, 2, 1. 5-on-5 hockey. That's probably going to be an icing. Maybe not. And it's not an icing. Mercer throws in front. Here come the Caravan now, back on their horses. The Caravan horses get that. Simonis and the goalie. Oh, mishandled by the goalie. Taken by Jamison Simonis. He followed up on that play. Goalie came out to skate and throw it away, but it was mishandled. And Jamison had that thing teed up for him, and he finished it. Beautiful play. Jamison Simonis with a nice goal. That cuts the lead in half. Not very pretty, but we're going to take it. Just how we drew it up. So we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Celtics a little bit of roll. Floated out there by Shaq. Simonis now with that little bit of adrenaline still on his horse. Maybe an offsides there. So a face-off just outside of the Caravan zone. Going to be taken by Vincent Karkoska, number 23. Vincent's favorite candy, Pop Rocks. Favorite color, neon green. Yes, I am making this stuff up. That's what my wife just asked me. Of course not. I know everything about these boys. Number 6, Squints, throws it into the zone here. Shaq with a nice little tomahawk skate, little mohawk. Gets a stick taken away by number 36. Shaq without a stick. Don't like this at all. Little toe drag. Style big. Number 16, thrown in front of the net. Broken up by Shaq without a stick. And a last. That's got to be a penalty. And the whistle blew. 5 seconds later, the kid shoots the puck. But okay. No call on that one. Should have been. 8:16 left in the second period. Caravan lead the Celtics 2-1. We got a whistle and a yelling official. Stir. Kovney wraps it around to Rogers. Rogers looking to do something with it. Takes a little bit of a hit there. Stir trying to break this play up. No call there. A couple players made contact. Coveney's going to have open ice.
That's right.
And a guy on his right, Rogers. Oh, Coveney just off the post. Coveney makes a nice move. Gilbert Ayala here in the house. Just gave him some knuckles behind me. Father of Gilbert Ayala.
Let's go!
Celtics going to take the face off here, or Johnny Cardwell's going to take it for the Celtics. Caravan take control of it. Over to the slot. That's a shot on goal. Whoa. It's a good thing that was a wide pass because that was a beauty. Here comes Cardwell again up the ice. Still has the puck. Mercer back to 22 with a one-time slap. Cardwell just slips over the puck. Don't trip him. Ooh, just wide there. All right. Caravan were on the move. The Herd was on the move. 22 with a big little shoulder hit there on number 25. There you go. That's a trip there by number 10. No call. A-Rod with it now into the zone. We're getting a little sloppy here in the production crew. But you really don't have an option. We're your only option.
I don't get paid.
We don't need. This is a non-paying position. Sometimes we lose track of where the puck is on the ice because our child is out there. We're always watching our children, aren't we?
Sorry.
Oh, so we got a Celtic power play. Dancing Leprechaun. 6:22 left in the second. A golden opportunity to bring this match to even. Golden opportunity to tie this thing up. Johnny Cardwell out there doing everything he can for his team. Got to win this faceoff, and he does. Brandow looking for Coveney. Finds him. Back to Brandow. Over to Shaq. Shaq now over to Brandow. Brandow skates in. Thinks about it. Over to Shaq. Couldn't get his stick on it in time. Ooh, off of the shin. Brandow still has it. Over to Coveney. Coveney to Shaq. Bouncing puck. Brandow, take that shot. Bounces just outside of the goal. That was a nice sequence. Just couldn't get lucky there by that squad. Jameson with a... That's going to do it. No goal. That was the tying goal, but the ref called that net off of the mooring, so no goal. And I knew that was going to be an issue, and it seems to always be the Caravan goalie doing it. So I know this referee, and that call will not get reversed. He is explaining it. Kevin Oliver is going to do what he has to do, but this ref will not change that call. It is a no goal unless... Well, we'll just see what happens. No matter what, whether that net was on or off. So we're going to have a face-off.
Did they put the time
Barkowska with a shot blocked by one of the Caravan. So tensions are high. We're going to have to settle down here. There's still lots of hockey left. That was the tying goal, but called off by what I see is an excellent officiating crew. Just that call didn't go our way. But the Celtics are on the right path. They're doing the right things, and they got the momentum right now. And they're playing some Celtic hockey. Hopefully they don't need that goal. They score a few more. So Ayala's got it at the red line, throws it up at the goalie, hoping to get a lucky bounce. Here comes Karkoska. Here comes Rodriguez. Here comes Ayala. Ayala has it now. And that one's cleared by the Mount Carmel Caravan. Mercer. He's going to take this one up the ice, looking for his winger. There is Karkoska with it. Centering pass just off of A-Rod's stick, wide of the net. He missed another centering pass there, Riley O'Sullivan. That's going to be an ice. The parents are not happy up in the stands here. Ooh, look at this. We got 24 live viewers on the stream. This one's getting exciting, folks. I know I'm excited. I'd like to welcome Jimmy Kramer to the stream. Viewing from Frankfort, Illinois. Young Jimmy Kramer playing on the East Coast. AAA hockey. If I remember the name of his team, I'd throw it out there for you, Jimbo, but I don't. Oh, it's the whole family watching. Abby and Carrie. Welcome to Kramer family. A proud Providence family. All right, here they come. A fresh five for the Celtics. Karkoska to take the face-off over to Jamison Samanis. Samanis takes a nice shot just wide of the net. Number 6 with it now. Still don't know his name. Oh, bouncing puck over number 22, Stick. Number 22 behind his own goalie. Passes it to Samanis. That looks like a Darien Hawks breakout play if I've ever seen one. O'Sullivan now wrestling for that puck. Samanis with a nice little centering pass. Oh, yeah. Samanis again. Samanis is in the right spot at the right time tonight.
Get it.
Wouldn't mind another couple from Samanis. Karkoska backhands it. That one's going to get cleared. Gagliardi just takes number 36 off of the puck to stop the play. 16 throws it at Spencer. Spencer just gets his pad on it. That thing was ricocheting around a bunch of sticks. Here comes 22, backhands it out of the zone. O'Sullivan now puts a hit on one of the Caravan players. Back to 22, behind his own goalie, Spencer. Ooh, puts a nice little hit on a player trying to get him. And that one's going to go up and out of play. Number 7 tried to put the moves on Double Deuce. Not today. All right, here comes the fresh 5. for the Celtics. Caravan looking a little winded right now, like they're on their heels, like they should have been the entire game. But here we are. Brandau wins the faceoff, gets over to Shock, over to Ayala. Ayala up to Coveney, back to Brandau. Back behind Spencer now. Brandau is going to go out and grab it. Heads it up to Rogers. Caravan control it, backpedaling in their own zone. Cross ice pass, broken up by Brandau. Shaq takes a nice hit, and it's going to be a penalty on the Caravan. So that's going to be a Celtic power play. Third one of the game, and we got some back talk by one of the Caravan players. I know this official doesn't appreciate that, number 11. For the Caravan, may have caught himself a little extra time in the box with a little bit of side chatter and an opinion he probably should have kept to himself. Nope, just 2 minutes on the board. No such luck. All right, so that's going to be a Celtic power play. Johnny Cardwell to take the face off. We have an opportunity here to even this thing up before the ice cut. That one's going to get tossed down the ice. Brandau fighting for it for 21. The Caravan are going to go on the offense here. Back to Brandau. I don't know if that pass was... Ooh. Spencer found that one in his glove, and I don't know how. 2 Celtics to 1 Mount Carmel guy. And some parents are screaming to my right. I won't name names. It is a very frustrating game. Welcome, 31 people. We cracked the 30 mark this early in the season. You flatter me, people. You flatter me. That kind of talk will get you everywhere. All right, here we go. Brandau over to Shaq. Shaq looked for the shot, couldn't get it off. Oh. We might have a... Nope. A shorthanded goal by the Caravan. I guess that is a worst case scenario for when you're on the power play. You get scored on. Broke down. The power play broke down there. Total collapse. Maybe the worst collapse ever. That was my Trump impersonation. Maybe the worst collapse ever. On a power play. Well, we're still on the power play. So, as the Beastie Boys play out in the background, we have a center ice face-off for the wrong reason. Now that puck gets wrapped around behind Spencer. Ayala's going to go ahead and grab it. Mercer's going to get his stick in there poking at it, along with, I think that's Piano. I can't tell. I know it's a 2. No, it's A-Rod. Mercer comes out with it. Buttery soft hands over to O'Sullivan. Back to A-Rod, who couldn't handle the pass. A-Rod's going to have it on his stick again here. 28 seconds left on the clock. Second period. Celtics need to make something happen and make it happen quickly. 20 seconds left in the period. O'Sullivan to A-Rod. Over to Flooding. Offsides. 10 seconds left in the period before the ice cut. (3-1) Caravan. Caravan looking for their first win in the Catholic League, and Celtics love handing teams their first victory in the Catholic League. Gave one to Bennett last week. You're welcome, Bennett. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. So we're going to have a Zamboni out here. He's going to cut this ice. And the Caravan are going to get into their locker room with a little bit of swagger, knowing that there's only 17 minutes between them and a W. I'm going to take a seat here, and I'm going to get some popcorn. And I suggest you all do the same. Get some popcorn and fill up on your sody pops, because it's going to be a good third period. All right, we're back here. We're live. We're live. Oh man, I had to give the vocal cords a rest. Right, Mr. Ayala?
That's right, Jimmy.
Mr. and Mrs. Ayala
That's
here.
right. We're
In
sitting
the-
here commentating with Jimmy.
Well, they're up in the TV booth.
Mr. and Mrs. Gagliardi here that are doing an exceptional job for PC and PC hockey.
Now, what do you think, Gil? What do you think we're going to do for the third period? What do we need to change, Gil?
I think we just got to come out strong, James.
Come out strong?
Just got to come out strong.
All right.
And,
That's nice. I like that.
score a quick 2 and tie the game, and then put one in like with 2 minutes left and win the game, man.
Well, we want an exciting finish. Okay. All right, I like it. I like it, Gil. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, God. Almost dropped my microphone. The fuzzy mic. All right, we're back at it here. Welcome. Welcome. Third period action. We're going to try and get a guy set up between the penalty boxes. James O'Sullivan, maybe. Well,
Hey, Jimmy, send out a shout out to my good friend Christian Stir that's out there watching. Her son, Colin Stir, is JV stud.
oh, man. You got it. Shout out was sent. You did a great job. All right. All right, so we're going to have a face-off here in the caravan zone. So the Celtics, they need to figure it out and figure it out pretty quick. They need 2 goals to keep themselves in this game, to force an overtime. Randall takes a shot, but that one goes up and out of play. Off the stick of number 17, the assistant captain for the Mount Carmel Caravan. Randall with a pass over to Shaq. Shaq with a nice shot, but that one goes up and out of play. Well, we're doing the right thing. We're throwing it at the goalie. They're going to change him up and see if they can get lucky with a new crew. DJ doing a nice job tonight. Nice music selection. Filling the dead space between whistles. Oh, Simonis almost with a second goal. God, that was a nice little shot there. Needed that one. We need another one here pretty quick. My estimation, we need a goal before the 10-minute mark. All right, well, that was a goal, but it was by the wrong team. So now the Caravan are starting to pour it on. 4-1. Don't know what happened there. So Ayala's got it. He's going to have Peterson. Number 6, I think I got that name right. A couple people called me out there when I asked for it. The Caravan. So the Celtics have the work cut out for them, and they better get to work. And here comes Michael Egan with it. Oh, a lot of Celtic pucks are just getting stopped right in front of the goalie. .14:42 left in the third period, left in the game. Face off in front of the Caravan goalie. Vince Karkoska to take it. Vince Karkoska, junior at Providence Catholic. Saw him the other day at the junior mass, which Joan and I attended. Lovely ceremony. Father Merck had a great message for the people. We are all miracles. Yes, we are. That was the message. I'm getting a side eye over here, and it was legit. I enjoyed the mass. First one I attended. Should have been to an earlier one than that, but I wasn't going to miss his junior mass, where everybody got their rings. As they're being honored as upperclassmen, a tradition at Providence Catholic. Rooted deep in tradition. And then after that, I had to go take them out to lunch because they didn't want them back at class the rest of the day. I said, you could have him back. But it was good quality time with the boy. Not Vince. I know I was talking about Vince. I took Henry out. I think Vince's parents took him out. Speaking of Henry. Speaking of Henry, that's a goal by number 22. It was a goal or an assist, one of the two, and I don't care which one. You might get another lunch out of that one. So that is going to cut the lead in half. We're not done yet. 14:04 left in this match. Great turnover. Stayed with it. Style big lessons paying off. Offsides by the Caravan. Thank goodness. Didn't want to give one up immediately like that. Joni asking me if that was an assist, right? Absolutely. I'm assuming it was an assist. I don't know what the refs say. Who cares? It generated a goal. I don't care who gets what. So here comes Ayala with it. Celtics cannot afford another goal by the Caravan. They need to take advantage of maybe the Caravan taking their foot off the gas a little bit and get another one here quick. That's going to be an icing, I'm sorry. 13:11 left in the third. My phone is sticking in my pocket. I don't know who's texting me, but let's see. If you're lucky, you might get a shout out.
Hey, J-Mo. Let's do this.
A-Rod. Oh, a spinning Johnny Cardwell. Uh-oh. Stir. Saved that little play. Uh-oh. Shaq went for a big hit. Tumbled over number 25, who's been a little bit of a nuisance for the Celtics. Number 25, don't know who he is, but he's doing a good job for his team. Scooted right out of the zone there. Controlled now by number 25 of the Caravan. Speaking of, shot on goal. Net off the mooring. And that's going to stop play. Let's go PC ringing out from the parents in the crowd. Hockey dads lined up along the railings as usual. (22-4) for the Celtics. Fighting for it. That one's up and out of play. Celtics doing everything they can to get that third goal. Keys to the third period: score more than the other team. Outplay the other team, win the puck battles. Right? I mean, that's where it starts and finishes. You got to win those puck battles. And no silly turnovers. Here comes O'Sullivan. Ayala now backhands it into the Celtic zone, or the Caravan zone, I'm sorry. Gagliardi hanging back there. Sees a cherry picker. Great opportunity. Oh, I thought that was number 3. Just wide. A couple shots by the Caravan. Rylan O'Sullivan takes his man off the puck. Ooh, Gilly with a nice little grab and go, we'll call it. Mercer with a shot off the shin of a Caravan player. We're starting to get some action now. Back and forth. Stir battling for it. Number 25 for the Caravan comes out with it, though. Dances around Karkoska. Passes the number 94. 94 with a shot on goal. Glove save and a drop down to number 6, Peterson. Peterson up to Karkoska. Karkoska loses it. Egan tries to get it back. Hit by Stir. Egan gets it back. Looks for Peterson. Peterson has it. Up the ice to Karkoska. Karkoska off his stick to avoid the icing. Peterson grabs it again. Throws it up behind the goalie. Looking for a change, and he's going to get one. Here comes Shaq. And here comes Piano. Shaq's going to have it on his stick. Looking for Piano. Piano can't handle it. Up and maybe out of play. No, it's not. Yes, it did hit the net. I knew it. I saw it from this angle. 10:01 left in the third. Celtics trail by a deuce. Third period hasn't been very friendly to the Celtics this year. But that's not to say we can't change that today. Caravan now at a 2-on-1. Wide of the net, thank goodness. Spencer laid out for that one. Caravan not looking like an 0-3 team, I'll be honest with you. In last few years, Caravan have struggled. Mount Carmel. But that is not the team I see tonight. I see a team maybe comprised of mostly upperclassmen. New coaching staff and head of hockey organization or hockey operations. I'm sorry, not organization. Oh, a nice wraparound there by Kofi. Shut down, though, by the Mount Carmel goalie. Goldie with a quick shot. Wrister saved again. So the faceoff is going to be in the Caravan zone. 22 and 3 on the blue line, guarding that with their lives. Face off taken by Brandow. Over to Coveney, taken away by number 25. Broken up by number 3, Ayala. And here comes Ayala. Over to Coveney. Coveney with a nice little move around his man. Rogers wraps up his guy behind the goal. Now Ayala and Gagliardi on the race. 22 out with it. Over bouncing puck over Brandow's stick. 8:40 left in the third. Ayala with a nice turnaround. Over to Brandow. Brandow up with it. Skating with Coveney. Brandow dump pass to Coveney. Coveney with a wrister just over the crossbar. Stir with a hell of a slapper off the shin of his man. Spencer has to come out with it. Peterson's going to have it. Squints. I don't know how much gas Coveney has in the tank here. He's been out there for a bit. Stir's going to keep it in. Got to take this shot. Peterson, we're going to need you here, kid. Peterson broke it up. But here come the Caravan. They're going to have a shot. Saved by Spencer. Maybe a broken stick here in front of the net. Last with it now. Cardwell's going to have it on his stick. And lots of ice to skate. Cardwell with a nice move. Cardwell with a goal from the blue line. Cardwell with a beautiful move is going to bring this thing within one. My camera lady lost her mind on that one. Great shot by Johnny Cardwell, number 21. Senior. Now we got a game, people. 7:19 left in the third. Cardwell stays out there with the crew. Ooh, that one get lucky. Cardwell keeping the pressure on. Again, working off of that adrenaline high of that last goal. Uh-oh. Or trying to go 5-0 on Spencer. We got to get up a little earlier in the morning to get one over on Drew like that. Nobody goes 5-0 on Drew. So now the Celtics really have to put their foot on the gas. They don't have enough time in this game to sit back and let the plays come to them. They need to go out there and make it happen. Don't give it to the Caravan in the slot. And that was one hell of a save by Spencer. That thing was point blank in the slot. 6:26 left in the third. 4-3, pardon me. I need some water. Floody to take the face off. .25. Oh, a nice save there by Ayala. Because that thing was a bouncing puck in front of the net. 25. Again, the Caravan are on the rush here. The Celtics on their heels. 22 breaks it up for the Celtics. Over to Mercer. Mercer's got some room. Dump pass to Floody. Floody throws it up. And into the zone. Mercer breaks the stick, not his. Celtics making a change. O'Sullivan was the only one out there. That's going to be an ice. So it's going to go back down to the Caravan zone. And we're going to have a face-off in front of their goalie. Celtics looking for that tying goal. 5:33 left in the third.
Right here.
Warrant Cherry Pie in the background. I bought that cassette at Tower Records. Well, Red Tower, I believe it was. Piano. We got a delayed penalty on the Caravan. This could be a great opportunity. Coveney, because Spencer skated off the ice at 6-on-4, or 5, I'm sorry. Now it's going to be a power play by the Celtics with 5:08 left in the third. A Celtic power play. Give me a shot of the scoreboard for the people. Here we go, peeps. 4-3. Mount Carmel's leading this contest. But just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, a Celtic power play. Celtics have not been great on their power. It doesn't even make sense, she says. It does make sense. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. From Jaws. More cameraing, less talking out of my camera crew. Brandow. Over to Cardwell. Cardwell looking for his man. Shaq. Shaq to Brandow. No. Shaq to Coveney wide of the net. One-timed it. One-timed it to his knee. $1:28 left in the... No. Caravan with already one shorthanded goal. Not looking to give him another. And the Celtics had a goal taken away from them. So today, Cardwell's going to have it around the net here. Looking for his man, Shaq. And we're going to have a penalty by the Caravan. We're going to have a 5-on-3 here. 5-on-3 for 1:01. You couldn't ask for a better circumstance than we have right now to tie this game up. 5-on-3 for 1:01.
Look at how calm it's so calm.
5-on-3. So the Celtics are going to take a timeout. There's a timeout. Where? On the ice. This is when we zoom in. See? This is when we zoom in. So now we're zooming in. Looks like the coaching staff is writing something up for the Celtics. We're not sure what it is, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be a beauty. Welcome Gil Ayala back to the booth. Gil, what do you think?
Jimmy,
Gil?
3:33 left in the third.
4:09.
5-on-3 here. We need to score one, even a game up.
Gil agrees that 5-on-3
With
is
3:33 left in the third.
a good spot for us to be in, yes.
Absolutely.
If we could manage to get the tying goal here and hit the reset button with just about 3 minutes left in the third,
3:33 left in the third.
we don't take our foot off the gas, right, Gil?
Never. Not when you're driving a Corvette, Jimmy.
No, not when you're driving a Corvette, Jimmy. Nothing to do with the game. But yes, it is fun to drive a Corvette.
What a great shot.
Great shot by Cardwell.
Great shot.
19 people who stayed for the match. I don't know where the other 12 went.
Johnny Cardwell, big shout out to Lee and Mike Cardwell that are probably watching.
Lee and Mike, I hope they're watching Lee and Mike Cardwell. Daughter plays at Northwestern, D1 soccer player. Starter,
FYI.
as a freshman. There's some athletic genes in that family. And someone's getting tossed. No, we don't show people like that. We don't show. Oh, this. Who's that? It's not a Celtic parent, but somebody is getting bounced for this contest. It's a Caravan parent. I don't know why they're mad. They're winning. All right, so we're waiting for this gentleman to be escorted out of the building.
Emotional game here, James.
It's an emotions are high. So James O'Sullivan is right next to me, so it's not him.
Now let's make that clear. This is not James O'Sullivan getting kicked out.
And we won the face-off. Oh, emotions are high. The Mount Carmel Caravan are clinging to a 1-goal lead for their first Catholic League win. And the Celtics are doing everything they can to make that not happen. Does that even sound right, what I just said? Guys are getting kicked out. Parents are yelling vulgarities. Mason Brandau with some hand-eye coordination to keep that in play, and that's going to do it. That's a tie shot by Ryan. Very, very unprofessional. But let's not forget who shot the puck. Ryan Shack shot the puck. It was a beautiful play, assisted by Brandau. And that's going to tie it up. The Caravan coach not having. It's a good thing that gentleman just left the ring, because I tell you what, I'm glad he got to see it. Because he can't be happy. Now, you know what? Let's keep it professional, right, Gil? We keep it professional and classy at Providence Catholic. What a game, though. Now it's a game. Well, now it's a game. With 3:45 left in the third, the Celtics have tied this game up. What are they talking about? I think the referees were saying how amazed they are at that shot. Face off center ice, Johnny Cardwell. On his left, he has Jamison Simonis. On his right, he's got Nick Kovney. And his guarded blue line, Brandau and Ryan Shack. Brandau playing some D. I like it. Ooh. Well, they're still on the power play now. Kovney had his pocket pick there. Here we go. Cardwell up the ice, looking for Kovney, who has it. Offsides called on the Celtics. It was close. That's going to bring a new group out.
Not the smartest play there, James.
Not the smartest play. I agree, Gil. A-Rod to take the face off. Won by the Caravan. Caravan now. That was offsides. 3:13 left in the third. A-Rod to take the face off. Ayala, Mercer, Karkoska, and O'Sullivan out there. 3 minutes left in this game. Ayala takes it around Spencer. Lost the handle, got it back. Up to A-Rod. A-Rod tried to take a shot. Blocked. O'Sullivan tries to hit it off the dasher, and he does. Over to Karkoska. Karkoska back. Tried to get it out to the blue line. Couldn't. Caravan just killing time now. And they're going to have a shot at back up the ice. He's daring us to take it away from him. And we get it.
Come on, Gil.
Gil Ayala with it. Now, almost lost the handle. This does not look good. This doesn't look good at all. This doesn't look good at all.
Oh my God, get up, get up.
No penalty called there. Here comes Ayala. Celtics need to hit the reset button pretty quick. This looks bad. A-Rod with it now around his own goalie, looking for O'Sullivan. Finds O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan ramps it into the zone.
Get it back, get it back.
Sturzy out there now with a shot. Nobody had the bucket. O'Sullivan took one off the back there. Buck 40 now left in the third. Here comes Stur. We're trying not to get this thing to overtime. I don't know where that pass was going, but Spencer's got to cover that one up and stop this madness. That was a chain of bad events there, and I felt like it was going the wrong way. So, new group on the ice. Let's slow it down. 5-on-5 hockey. $1.24 to win this game. But we got to win the face-off. We didn't win the face-off. No. So, there you go. Caravan up by a goal. They win the face-off and a backhand by number 4. I don't know where the breakdown was there, but good play by the Caravan. Backhands it, gets it far down there on Drew. Got to win the face-offs. Got to win the face-offs. All right, so we still got 1:11 left. Is an eternity in hockey time. Could be. Mason or Brandau with a nice opportunity there. 6-on-5 now. Spencer off the ice. And that's going to go wide of the net.
Nice.
46 seconds left in the third. Kovney with it.
Go, Colby. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Be an icing. Or, all right. All right, so 15 seconds left in this game. Been a heck of a game. Didn't go the Celtics' way the last minute and a half, but we'll see what we can come up with 16 seconds left. Face off. Well, let's just see how this plays out.
Come on, get out.
8 seconds left. That's going to do it for this one. Caravan come away with the victory. It's not often they put 5 up on us. They did tonight. A couple unlucky breaks. Had that goal taken away. Not to take away from the hockey the Caravan played. They played some solid hockey. And we'll get them next time. We got a game tomorrow night against Bennett at home. So join us at Puck Drop 8:30. Join us live at Arctic. It's against Fenwick. Sorry, not Bennett. We play Bennett on Saturday at Seven Bridges at 4:10. I think 4:30. So this is me signing off. My throat hurts. I got to get some water. Thanks for sticking with us.